Hello all my beautiful bells, welcome back, and if you're new here, I'm Dina, welcome to the bells. First off, I want to apologize for being MIA last week. I am working on a new project and I had a bunch of videos pre-recorded and scheduled to go up, and in the midst of working on my project I did not realize that I had run out of videos that were going up and scheduled. So I'm sorry that I was MIA. It will not happen again. But while I was gone, let's call it, I did notice a lot of videos going up of rants of YouTubers, and I'm not gonna mention any names or have this be a rant itself knocking other people. But I did notice that especially in the beauty community, a lot of people were upset that there doesn't seem to really be a sense of community. I'm not really sure if it's from the larger channels to the smaller channels. I could only speak on my own personal experience. I know with everyone that I've interacted with, everyone is super kind and supportive. Majority of who I interact with are smaller channels, so that might be the case. I did also notice, I believe it was, I don't even remember whose video it was in, but they happened to mention a website that is strictly dedicated to gossiping about beauty gurus. And at first I thought it was just kids doing this, and I figured it's kids being kids, that's how they are, didn't pay it much mind. But then I started looking at it and I realized that these were mostly grown women that were just spewing vile and hateful gossip. And I don't know if what they were saying were true or it isn't. Honestly, I don't really care. When I go to YouTube, I go to be entertained, to learn something, to figure out how to do something. I'm not really interested in what their day-to-day life is, unless it's like a daily vlog that I'm watching. But I believe that even if it is a daily vlog, everyone's entitled to some sort of privacy. Now, I get that when we come on here, we share certain private things of our lives, and so when you do, that opens you up to ridicule from other people. And at my age, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, if somebody wants to say something about me, say it about me. It doesn't really affect my life. What's important to me is my family and my friends and what I do in my day-to-day life. So if somebody wants to nitpick about not liking my hair, not liking what I'm wearing, or thinks my makeup's ugly, or wants to say I'm fat, by all means, go ahead and say it. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I was taught at a young age that if you don't have something nice to say, that you probably shouldn't say anything at all. But at first it really upset me, and I thought, do I really want to do this? But then I thought that just really gives them the power. If you let people continue to be ugly and just say mean-spirited, horrible things, then they win. Now, if you ignore them, they usually go away. What they want is attention, and if they don't get it, they're just going to move on to something else. So I believe it's, I think it was Shay Carl I was watching, and he always says to not answer the people that leave nasty comments on his videos, because the more you answer them, the more it moves it up in the comments, and then that just brings it to more and more people. If you ignore them, just drops down to the bottom, no harm, no foul, you move on. And eventually they'll realize that they're not accomplishing anything, and they'll stop doing it. Hopefully they'll stop doing it. But that was kind of my take on it. I know that the larger channels don't really answer comments, or some of them don't. I won't say all of them don't, some of them do. And I do agree that if they're gonna answer a comment, they should answer different people's comments, not just the comments of other large YouTubers, because then that just shows that they're only paying attention to certain people. So either reply to a various number of people, or just don't reply to anyone. It's that simple. But in the same token, I get why they don't reply. You have some people that if you'll reply to, they just want the conversation to go on and on and on, and they have a lot of other things to do. They have a life as well. They have other business dealings that they're trying to get accomplished. They don't have time to just strictly sit at a computer and answer questions all day. So I get why they don't. My only take on it is that don't do it to select people and not others. And as far as larger channels helping smaller ones, I also get why they don't do that either. I mean, if someone has 1 million subscribers and you have 100, well, yeah, that's not really fair. It's really one-sided that way. So I get why they don't, in one aspect. But as far as I could see it, YouTube as a company makes money on advertising. That's how anybody makes money on their videos. It's not the number of views, it's not the number of subscribers, not the number of likes, it's how many ads show. And that's how you make the money, is by the ads playing on your videos, people clicking on those ads. You would think that YouTube would help more people than just the larger channels, because that would also resonate into more income for them. There's room for everyone to be popular. There's room for everyone to have that many subscribers, and it would be a win-win situation on both parts. Everyone would make more money. But they're guaranteed the money with the larger ones and not with the smaller ones. And the larger ones usually have longevity, so you know they're going to be in it for a while. And the smaller ones, you don't know. A lot of channels just give up and stop making videos, so why should they put their resources into someone that may or may not be there? So I guess I'm kind of playing Switzerland on all of this. I get both sides of the coin. Life's not fair. Not everyone's going to be happy. There's nothing that anyone that can do that is going to make everyone happy. So what I like to think is, do what makes you happy. Talk to the people that you like talking to. Interact with who you want to interact with. Just make this fun. If what you're doing is just making videos to make money and be popular, then sorry. I mean, I make these because I enjoy talking about makeup. I enjoy opening up my boxes and sharing it with other people that have the same enjoyment that I do of getting new products in. So I guess it really just depends on what your mindset is on why you're doing the videos and what it is you want to get out of it. So that's my little mini non-rant, I guess. But I want to finish it off on a happy note, and I know a lot of other channels have been doing this as well, giving shout outs to other channels that they enjoy watching. So I'm going to try to do this at least once a month. Might do it more often than that, but definitely once a month. And these are going to be in no particular order. No one's asked me to do this. These are just channels that I legitimately like to watch. I will have all their channel links down below in the down bar. And a lot of these channels that I've picked are also various age groups, because I think how someone looks at a product that's 20 is different than someone that's 30, that's 40. I mean, at different ages, you're looking for different things in products. Your taste change. What you're needing out of them changes. Okay, the first one is All That Beauty with Lori, and I will have all the channel links down below for you. just let them know that I sent you over. Lori's channel is a lot of hauls and reviews. She has the most concise reviews. She really goes into depth with it. So Lori gives really great in-depth reviews. I mean, really in-depth. They're absolutely wonderful. I don't think there's anything that she leaves out of it. They're just super entertaining to watch. The next one is Mommy Loves Makeup, and she is a Navy wife. I am a very staunch supporter of our military, so I think that that also goes to the families of the military. They also sacrifice a lot for their loved ones that are out serving their country and protecting us. She also does a lot of hauls, unboxings, product reviews. She also does a vlog every once in a while, and I'll have a sit-down chit-chat about what's going on in her life. So she definitely gives a variety on her channel. Next is Summer Dress and Pearls, and she is in Germany. She also gives great reviews on products, and it's fun to see products that we don't necessarily see here in the US and see what is popular and going around in Europe. I have learned about a lot of different products that I had not heard of before by watching her channel. She also does a lot of fashion in there and a lot of music and different literature and different books she's reading. So it definitely is a vast array of what she puts up. She is very personable and absolutely wonderful to watch. Next up is Ricky Hipwell. She is probably, other than Graveyard Girl, one of the most energetic people that I watch. Her channel is hauls and reviews. She also does unboxings. She does garage sailing. She'll do vlogs from time to time. She'll also give you great information on how to get sample products. She is definitely a ball of fun and energy, so go ahead and check her out as well. And last we have Steffi Laurie. She is a Canadian YouTuber. She has had a few troubling things go on here recently, so I hope that a lot of you go over and check her out and subscribe and put a smile on her face. She does unboxing, she does reviews, she does tutorials, she does hauls. She did one of the funniest Halloween review, or it wasn't a review, a Halloween tutorial that just had me in stitches. She also does challenges with her friend Cody, and the two of them are entertaining to watch, to say the least. So please go ahead and go over to her channel and show her some love and let her know that she's wanted here. So that is all that I have for today. I'm sorry if none of it made sense, if it was just a big old jumbled mess, but just wanted to put my 2 cents on it and share some love on YouTube. If you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. You can also find me on Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram. It is BeautyBelle78 in all the locations, and I will have links down below as well. And as always, I hope you all have a beautiful day. See you next time. Bye.